Now this is, let's do that again. What's up guys, Shawn here. So today I've got a pretty interesting video for you guys. In my last video, I had this guy on, and I also played around with this guy, and what these are, they're Instamics. The quality that comes out of these microphones is super professional. It's got this one is just the regular Instamatic, and these are the white ones. And they have 4 microphones that are all mono. So, and it uses those 4 microphones to figure out where sound is coming from, to figure out where wind is coming from, and the quality of audio that you get out of this is amazing. This one right here is the Instamic Pro, and what the Instamic Pro adds is stereo. So there's a stereo option in here. So it's got 4 microphones for mono and then 2 extra microphones, 1 on each side for stereo. What I really like about these guys is they're so minimal. This one is splashproof, and this one is waterproof. So I can put this in the shallow end of a swimming pool and record underwater audio. What I like about that is I've been looking for kind of a rugged scenario for my audio setup. So with this one being splashproof and this one being waterproof, I don't have to worry about the fact that it's about to rain. If you guys see, the picture quality is probably not the best today because it's an overcast day and it's about to rain. And right now, the only thing that I have to worry about is my phone, all these other things that I've got on the table. But I don't have to worry about my microphones. So we've got a couple audio scenarios set up. But I just want you guys to see how cool these little microphones are. But before I tell you about how awesome these microphones are, let's go in the studio and unbox them real quick. Okay, so now that you've seen the unboxing and you've kind of seen the close-up of all the attachments, I want to focus on this attachment. This is the magnetic lapel type attachment. And how this thing goes on, there's these little grooves right there in the side. And then when you slide it on, it kind of snaps into place. And then it's got another microphone or another magnet that holds it on. So what I've done here is I've sandwiched it between my shirt. But since we're on a steel table, I can put the microphone there. I could put the microphone right there. So anything magnetic, guys. So you can hide this thing, you can hide this microphone on a white refrigerator and nobody will see it. It'll just look like another little magnet. To give you guys kind of an idea what the size is, this is my GoPro Hero 5. GoPro Heroes are the smallest GoPros out there. And that's what it looks like, guys. That's how big it is. I mean, so on a rainy day, I'll still be able to make YouTube videos because I'll have a waterproof microphone that'll fit right on top of my camera, and I've got this tiny little vlogging rig that's waterproof that I can walk around in the rain, because I have several cameras that are waterproof. So now we're going to do an audio test, and we're going to switch between microphones, okay? So this microphone, let's turn it around and point it at me. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go through the different audio setups that I've got going on here. I've got several, but I don't have them all hooked up. So this is the Mini X. This is the audio coming out of this tiny little camera. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I've got this tiny little mini Canon Vixia that I think is just a cool little camera. But the audio out of this camera is amazing. So the picture quality is not the best, but the audio quality is pretty amazing. All right. Now, this is the audio coming out of the black. This is the Instamic Pro. Let me know what you think about this audio and how it differs. What I like about this audio system is there's no wires. It's completely wireless. All I have to do is turn it on and put this on me. I've been getting about 2 hours worth of battery life out of it. And the file sizes are small, but they're waves. They're legitimate audio files. And so I don't have to hook it up. I just do a clap sync at the beginning. So this is the Instamic Pro. And everything that I have going on today is dual mono. Now this is, let's do that again. So this is the white Instamic. This is just the base version of the Instamic. But as you can tell, the audio is pretty good. And the audio is this far away from me. And I don't know if you guys know what my situation is right now, but there's a road right behind you. So there's cars going by, not crazy traffic, not a lot of cars, but every once in a while a car will drive by. But if you've noticed, the audio has been awesome. And then this is audio coming straight out of my iPhone X. So I've got my iPhone sitting down on the table. All right, so now we're back at the Instamic Pro. So what I want to show you guys is this is what I would usually do to set up. I have this Zoom H4n. It's a large field recorder. And the reason I got this is because it has XLR inputs. I decided to save money on cameras by not getting them with the XLR inputs already on them. And I'm just going to use this field recorder because I don't want to be tethered to a soundboard. Last time I was tethered to a soundboard, my angle was horrible. And so I want to have this audio recorder recording audio at the soundboard, but I don't want to be stuck to the soundboard because sometimes the soundboard's in an awkward place. So, and right now there's an airplane going over me, there's wind blowing, there's people having conversations walking behind me. So, but what I would usually do is I would take this field recorder and I would take this lapel mic from Rode and I would fish this all through my shirt in public. And it's a great system and will probably be my backup system. But I wanted something that I could just clip on and go. So here's a little clip from my last video that I made where I was walking all around the ballpark with my drone. And you can see how I use this in the field. So then this drone has 3 times optical zoom on it. So I don't even really need to get close to anything if I want to get a good picture of it. But just to show you guys, we're going to fly through the picnic tables. I was really far away from my camera and the audio is perfect. And it's not because it's going over some weird Wi-Fi signal, or it's not, you know, going, you know, I don't have a lapel in my pocket. Because a lot of times my lapel, when I would walk around, the cord would kind of rub while my legs walked, and so sometimes the cord would come undone. But what I like about this is I have 2 microphone solutions that I can just turn on and go. Something else I want to tell you guys is I've got the app going on and it's recording and it's kind of giving me the heads up. But if you go back here to my my setup, what I've done is you can connect Bluetooth and Wi-Fi to these microphones, and that's something else I want to tell you guys. This setup was so easy. Like I downloaded the app and I turned it on, and it already knew I had microphones. Like it was just automatically connected to them. I didn't have to go through a setup process. I didn't have to go through a pairing process. It just automatically knew what was happening. And I think that's an amazing user experience, guys. So with that said, once they're connected to the app, I can hit the record button, and every microphone that is connected will start recording at the exact same time. So there's no issues with trying to sync audio. It figures out where they all are and starts recording at the same time. So that's amazing. And you can do up to 10 Instamics. So if you've got a large production, the reason I only have 2 is because the only time that I'll ever really use 2 is when I'm interviewing someone. I can put one on him and one on me, and you know, we can just have a conversation. But I think that's pretty awesome. With these being the size that they are, all you do is you plug this into a sync cable and then plug this into your computer. All of a sudden, this is a USB drive. That's it. So there's a folder and you get the files off of the folder. That's it. Just put them on your computer. There's no conversion. There's no extra app you have to download. I mean, it's just, the user experience with these microphones is amazing. And I think they're a no-brainer. I was planning on getting a Rode lapel system where I plug it into the, you know, goes over Wi-Fi, and but I've had a lot of issues with my Rode shotgun mic. Just makes all kinds of sounds whenever I turn a drone on. So there's all these Wi-Fi radio signals going around. So I think this is going to be a good solution for me. At first I was a little annoyed that one was white and one was black, but I think that'll all be fine. And they make these little covers you can put over top of them, so you can match them to your outfit or whatever. So if you want to get all stylish, you can do that. But what I like about this, guys, is portability, super easy, rugged. You know, it's waterproof, water resistant. I don't have to worry about them, guys. And the fact that I can sync them in 2 different locations, I think that's great. So this one has stereo capabilities, so I can record kind of ambiance with this guy, and then I can put that somewhere else. where I want to hear someone talking, or I just want to, it kind of works like a shotgun mic because the microphones are pointing straight forward, so I can point that in the direction that I want it to record. So that's pretty awesome, guys. In the app, there's gain control. There's, let's talk about the different options, guys. So in both of these microphones, there's mono and there's dual mono with several different decibel levels. And what that's doing, what dual mono is it's recording the normal mono, the original mono, and then it's also recording a second track that's dumbed down a little bit. So I forget what the figures are. There's like -9, -15, -27, I believe, but I've probably got those wrong. So, but what that's doing is it's recording a safe track. So if you're recording, you know, let's say I do a lot of drone flying, okay? And usually me talking before the drone starts is at 1 decibel level. And then as soon as the blades get going and that drone takes off, all of a sudden my whole audio track is just trash because it's peaking everywhere. So I can record another track at -27, and you know, I can record another track at that lower decibel level, and when my drone hits, then I can switch over to that other channel, and still have decent audio. So I think that's pretty awesome, guys. And then of course the Instamic Pro has a stereo option. But guys, and there's a little etc. in the app where it says cool things are coming. So I don't know what those are. Those aren't even out yet. But these microphones are awesome. You can attach them with magnets, velcro, or sticky adhesive. They're tiny. You can put them anywhere. And they sync. So I can have one on my camera. I can have one on me. It's just all around super easy experience, wonderful microphones, and I don't have to deal with any cables. It's kind of big, so I'm going to do some testing where I put it in different locations. I saw where one guy, he put it on his hat. He was like hanging over on his hat over here, and he sounded great. All right, guys, so that's the Instamic and the Instamic Pro. Links are available below to get to these microphones and buy accessories and stuff like that. It's a little pricey, but I think for what you get, I think they're awesome. I don't know why anybody wouldn't get these microphones if they can afford it. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and comment below whether these microphones would be good for you. There's an airplane going over my head right now as I'm speaking. Can you hear me? I hope you can. But yeah, have a wonderful day, guys, and yeah, peace out.